are in Alaska.
Made it.
Yes. And you are here in my hometown. This is a beautiful thing for the guy who's behind the camera. We can't see. He and I moved here almost 30 years ago. I met him the third day I lived in Alaska. We grew up in this tiny little town where we have our state fair. We used to have bands like Paul Revere and the Raiders, Gary Puckett, who sang Young Girl, if you guys know that song. Just some of these older 50s and early 60s acts that were cool, but it was awesome for my dad at the time. You know, as a kid in high school, you're thinking, gosh, can we get a good rock band? Can we get somebody here? This is our hometown. And the last few years, 5 years or so, we finally done it. And last year we came to the Download Festival and met you guys, this great band. It's this wonderful thing. I know I'm getting overexcited, but to have you in our hometown, finally, we used to sit at this coffee shop not a mile away and talk about what it would be like to have a real rock band in our town, and here we are with a real rock band.
Nice, man. Thank you very much. It's our first time in Alaska, too.
Partner was here last night, dude.
And they have who left from the original group? That guy sounded really well, the singer, but he's not.
Kirby fucking joined them.
Right. So when you got to Alaska, what was your first impression when you guys showed up the first day? Was it 3-4 days ago? Did you have total? Yeah. Were you stopped in, or were you able to see some mountains and get a view when you first came in?
Well, we got in. What time did we
We got in and
It was a little rainy.
we went back to the bar, I think, right?
We immediately got a really good steak.
Oh, did you?
Because we were in Japan and haven't had a good steak in a while, so this was nice.
Gotcha.
Reindeer burger, and the reindeer burger, donut burger.
Oh, you had the donut burger. Donut burger's interesting, but it's good. It's a good one. So
Must try it for me.
in the last year, 14 months, we were talking earlier off camera, how it seems since I saw you guys at Download last year, it's just blown up. You know, Grammy nominations, Bud Light commercials, sold out venues all around the world. How has it changed for you guys? I realize it was kind of a slow build because you've been together for so long, but has the last year been more of an explosion than, let's say, the previous 4 or 5?
I mean, this is it's just gotten crazier. And it really, for us, it's still moving, you know, like there really is no cap on what we do or our journey. We keep it moving and see what happens next. But it's like we were saying before, it's like it's neat to have this time in Alaska because we had about 3 days off before this. Then we have the show, and we really have gotten to see a lot, and that doesn't happen so often anymore. You know, we're gonna do probably over 300 shows by the end of this year, so it's been busy.
So 3 to 4 days. Obviously, that's a luxury.
That's the closest thing we've had to vacation in a long time.
Wow. Well, we're sorry it was pissing down rain.
No, it didn't. That's the thing. It did not matter at all, and everything was still beautiful, and I just
Oh, good. Well, we've heard good reports. A friend of a friend served you dinner somewhere and said you guys were all very nice. So.
Yeah. Oh man, Romano's, yeah.
Romano's, that was it.
We had a great time. We went on a glacier cruise. We went hiking. We went up to Alyeska, the
ski resort.
Resort.
Did you ride the tram up and check out from the top?
And I saw the bear. Yeah, it was awesome.
Again, speared a moose.
We got
careful. We're in Palmer. That's the mascot of the high school.
Oh, no, of course.
You're a moose.
Well, I think
we rode a moose. We rode a moose.
RJ, we found out it was a guy dressed up as a moose.
Yeah, that wasn't. Well, we weren't taking any chances.
Sorry about your mascot.
Sorry, everybody.
So when I was doing a little extra research, I had your Halestorm album. I had the Joe last year emailed me a digital download for the Strange Case of Halestorm. So I've been listening, but then I went on iTunes and I came across Don't Mess with the Time Man.
Classic.
going down.
So how old were you guys? Obviously, I realized there was only 2 of you in the band. I realized there was only two of you in the band at the time.
Yeah, it was me and Lizzie.
And what was
long time ago.
Was just an independent album that you just released at the time?
We actually self-produced 3 independent records before we got signed. So.
There was more than that before we got signed, but before we met these guys, we were just...
before we met these guys.
And I think, hi guys, the Time Man one in particular, I think I was like 14 at the time, so don't judge.
No, absolutely not. And your dad was playing bass in the band at that point.
Yeah. He worked cheap, you know.
He was also playing the zebra striped pants.
Here's the big question. Did your dad quit the band, or did you have to uncomfortably fire your father?
We had to have a conversation. Dad, it's just not,
Intervention.
Intervention,
You
yeah.
wear those pants for the last 3 shows.
Yeah, you're out of the bed. No. You become teenagers and you get a little older and it's not cool that you have your dad in your band anymore. So it's like, Dad. So as the story goes, we're like, well, Dad, you can't be in the band, but you can run sound. And then we realized he is horrible at running sound. So we're like, okay, Dad, you can't run sound, but you can drive the van when we go great distances. And it's like, okay, well, he's a horrible driver. So now he's just Dad.
Okay.
Yeah, he's just Dad.
That's cool. That's cool.
Which is enough of a job in itself, I'm sure.
And now within your band, obviously, you have the family dynamic of you two, but then again, you have, you and Joe are guitarist and singer and other guitar player, and then you have the bass and the drums. So how do the arguments go? Do you have like the family versus these two, or do you have the bass and drums versus the guitar and vocal?
Every for himself.
We teeted the line pretty well. We're practically all family anyway. This is our 10th year, literally living 2 feet from each other in whatever monstrosity we're.
Quit it!
Come on, guys. So we teeted the line pretty well. As far as RJ and I go, he knows when I yell at him, if I'm like yelling at him as the big sister or as the bandmate. And the rest of it, I don't know.
Complicated.
Yeah, what a tangled web we weave.
He doesn't
Right?
listen to either.
I know he doesn't listen to me either way, so it doesn't matter.
I live to the beat of my own drum.
Now, last year when you and I were chatting, Lizzie, a little bit of download, I'm a huge 80s hair metal fan and stuff, and you mentioned you work with Steve Whiteman from Kix. Are you still working with him?
We definitely talk occasionally. I gave him a we have these like kind of pseudo like, Steve, I'm in Alaska somewhere, and I got sick. My voice is wrong. What should I do? We have those types of conversations. But as far as a regular like going in to see him, it's been a long time since I've actually seen the guy. But he's awesome, really
Great
nice.
dude. Yeah. Still got it.
He was yapping about me on that metal.
On that metal show, yeah.